Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Modded Minecraft. I am Razakius, and we are, well, collecting some resources right now. Always got to keep on this stuff. Always in need of quartz in particular, but those hell bushes are nice too. I've kind of run out of the need of getting these blazing cactoids at the moment. I don't have a huge need. I have actually a full set of the blaze rod armor that you can get in Gany's Nether. I don't wear it. I have to find out if I can... Man, I said out. I say things Canadian-like quite a bit, and I don't know why. I have to find out still if I can enchant the stuff. If I can enchant the stuff, I'll probably enchant it and start using that. Oh, look at that. I got a full thing of reeds. Reeds grow so slow that I can never have enough of those. The glowing reeds give me the glowstone, which is really nice. So all I have to do is I put it in a pulverizer and I get 3 out of each one. And you can see some of the results there. So, in this episode... Oh, I actually want to come back here for a little bit. In this episode, we're going to do a little more building. I was originally thinking of not building, actually, and instead of building, doing another episode in the Roguelike Dungeon. However, I decided against it, and I decided against it primarily because I've been building a lot lately, and I'm super excited by how things are turning out, and I decided to save some of the lighting work that I'm doing for on video, and I've been sitting here like looking at the lighting for the last couple of days going, I really want to do the rest of it, I want to finish it up, and I can't because I've wanted to do it on screen. And the last episode I was talking about actually, the last episode, I don't think I had even really started. Like, I think I was just starting to toy with the lighting. But even so, I was really wanting to concentrate on talking about all the changes happening to the channel. And I didn't want to have to deal with also explaining what I was doing. So it's almost nighttime, and actually, this might work out okay, because we do want to look at this at night for you guys. I want to take you guys out first of all and show you some of the work that I've been doing. I've been working on building up the walls a little bit. You'll see actually over here that we're getting pretty far down on the leveling here. It's looking really nice. It's actually starting to get to a point where I need to start thinking about these outer walls, which obviously are not done. But I want to get a couple levels lower than where we're at right now. And I also started work on building up the walls over here just a little bit. These are going to take a little bit more effort because I have to figure out exactly where doors are, and I think a stairway is actually going to come down somewhere in here, and there's not secret doors. I think it's all access through stairway. So getting dark, that's perfect. So first of all, we're going to look at this. This is how these straight hallways are currently looking. It doesn't look too bad. There are lights inside them. The real problem that I've had is these diagonal ones are super dark. And, like, if I go through here, I mean, especially towards the middle, it's really dark. I don't want to stay out too long because I'm going to cause a lot of spawns to happen. But I do want to show this stuff at night because it looks really nice at night. I have been working on lighting, and this is the complete version of the central hall. So all the straight ones will look like this, and you'll notice no torching at all. Looks wonderful. And all the way down here, no torching at all, and very bright. No torching in here, very bright. And then if we come down here, I didn't put any lighting in here, but I really like kind of how that the light is highlighting the stairs, so I decided to leave it like that. But if you look, everything's really bright. I might need to change this, actually, just a little bit. Put a couple of lights in there. But it looks really bright, really fantastic. And it really lights up now. And you can even see I put some lights up in front of it so that you can see that it's a little more tiered that way. I did the same thing in here on this side. There are some lights above the arch to really light it up. I think it looks phenomenal, and that's what we're going to be doing today. Let's get some sleep on, and we're going to show you how we're doing this. I do need to, after looking at that again, I do think that I need for that central room to go ahead and add at least a couple of lights in there to really light it up. And you can actually kind of see what I did from the sky view here, because there's the orange stripes, and those orange stripes are jack-o'-lanterns. Of all things, we're using jack-o'-lanterns. Let's get up here and we'll show you what's going on. Jack-o'-lanterns just turn out to be a really cheap light source. So yeah, you'll see lots of jack-o'-lanterns being used. These are those side columns right there, and then we put a whole row down here. And you can see over here, this is how this looks. This is how, so I put this is over that dark room, right? And this is what's lighting up the stairs and giving it kind of a weird look to it. But I think we're actually going to try to light that up a little bit more. The sides look a little different because the diagonals are more domey than just straight lines, just because of how diagonals work. But if we come back over here, this is another straight line. This is the line at the top of the hallway. And all we have to do is put jack-o'-lanterns down. Now, one thing about jack-o'-lanterns, if you didn't know, that I found out doing this, is that jack-o'-lanterns can't be placed on, like, I can't place them here. Like, I'm sitting here clicking, I'm not placing them. They have to be placed on something. So there's that. And then here's those. Pretty easy peasy. What did I do for the center? Let's take a look. It's nice to have a couple done already, because now it's super easy. And you can see exactly what I'm doing here. There's an item duct, and this really came from me finally finding the structural ducts. And I showed you guys earlier how I build this structural ducts without talking about it. Unfortunate. Okay, so we have the center, and then it has a little plus. So here's the center, and we're actually going to just tear down the center completely and replace it with the block that we actually want there, which is that. And there we go. And that is that. Now let's go out to the front. Now I only used 2 jack-o'-lanterns. Actually, I think there's like one more right there. We'll leave that there, and hopefully that's right. So on the other straight one, I put a jack-o'-lantern in every single one of these spots. I think it might be better to just do a couple rather than... No, that's not going to be the one. Is this one gonna work? Well, this one should work. Let's put it here. And I think that'll work fine. And here. And hopefully just doing 2 will work good enough. Oh, I don't have any dirt! That was not well thought out. Alright, let's go grab some dirt really quick. And you can even see the outlining already happening. Hey! Oh, well, I still need dirt. Dirt is my scaffolding. Whee! Oh, I did complete this room. You can see it's all black now on the ceiling. I do feel like I need something. I'm probably going to put some sort of light directly here or something. I don't know. I haven't figured out what I want to do there yet. But I definitely need something to break up the black. Oop, that is the wrong way. This way we go. Okay. Dirt. We need you. I'm going to grab 2 stacks of dirt. And then back up we go. Oops, that was just 1. And then we're going to, since we're here, I'm going to fill up my netherrack. We're building lava right now because I need more of the fused or quartz glass, whatever that stuff's called. I need to rework these arches. I need to get back to that. I'm kind of taking a break from that by building up the walls everywhere, but I do need to get back to that. And that one's already done. Although this is the one that we were talking about. Trying to create some lighting. I think it looks better in the daytime, and I generally work in the daytime. How can we deal with this? It definitely needs more lighting, though. It's too dark. We'll work on that later. This is pretty straightforward work, though. All we have to do is, first of all, we need to make our scaffolding. Now this will work for most of the hallway, but the entry hall right here is going to need it to go a little higher. So we'll go up another one. And actually, let's go up another one still. There we go. And I think I think I can get it all from here. Let's expand out just a little bit so that we can get everything without worrying about falling off. You'd think I'd be good at this after the Skyblock episodes. Yeah. Alright, so all we have to do now is go and crack the ceilings open. Yeah, I need a little bit more height. Too bad. Just to make it easier. So we opened it up so that we're letting the light in, and the next thing we need to do is we're using fluid ducts, and the reason that we're using fluid ducts is because they're actually the cheapest ducts to make. And seriously, that's really all I'm doing here is I'm going for cheapness over anything else. I mean, this doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't really matter what we're putting there. There's no functionality involved here. I need it taller. No functionality at all in these. They're just holding the covers. And the reason that we need to do it this way is because those covers let light through. So what we're doing here is we're creating essentially a false ceiling. That's disturbing. Like so. That is not what I wanted to do. One problem that I've had with these covers is that if you do a mistake like that, it takes down everything. Everything. So, like, now I have to put that fluid duct back up. A fluid duct. So we need some more covers for the stone. Structural ducts are really nice in that you get a lot of covers. I think you get 6 covers per. There we go. I hate it when stuff gets stuck like that. Alright. So, there we go. Now we have lighting in the central hall, and you can't even tell it's there. It's perfect. Now, let's go back to that. Now we can get rid of the scaffolding in here. We're going to leave it in the side hallways, but in here, we don't need it anymore. We're going to be working a little bit more directly. These side columns are going to be the next step. It looks like we're already getting dark out. What the hell? I accidentally placed. That's weird. And all we have to do here, same exact thing. There we go. But I do have one other addition in that I put another one down at the bottom. So we put a jack-o'-lantern there, we put a temperate fluid duct, and there we go. And we have a full column that's fully lit. And that's how I kind of bring out a little more pop out of these columns. And let's take a look. It's dark out now. So we did just one. I don't think I need to do all 3, but I do feel the need to do one in the center. It might have worked better if I could have done the middle one and not the side ones like I did. I also kind of worry about this, that those pumpkins are going to be viewable from the sky. Like, because you're going to be able to look down. So I'm a little concerned by that, and that I'll have to go back and do fluid ducts and covers there too. But for now, there's nothing up there, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Right now, the main thing that I'm trying to do is create light. So let's take a nap. And we'll get back. I actually want to do that diagonal room on camera. We're starting to run out of time here. I do want to get that diagonal room done. Gonna be a little more experimentation there, which I think is kind of fun to do on camera. Because there's not actually any pumpkins where I'm planning on cutting, so I'm not entirely sure if this is going to work. But I think it's going to be a good idea. The one benefit of also putting pumpkins on the ceiling like that is I am getting lighting. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this middle row. And you notice, like I said, we don't have any pumpkins directly above. Is that right? Yeah. There we go. Oh, missing one here. Let's see. Like that. And, do I want to put the patterned ones? Let's do stone brick cover. It's this one. This is the patterned one we want. Just to give this a little more life in here. Oopsies. There we go. And that should make, hopefully that is all we need to do over here, and that'll be wonderful and bright now, just like everything else. You can already tell it's a little brighter than it was before. I just like looking down this hall and then comparing it to this diagonal, which is miserably dark. I mean, look at how dark this is in comparison. Now, granted, this one in particular doesn't have all these torches the way that it should, and so I do think it's a little darker. But I mean, look at how little light that actually provides this area. It's kind of ridiculous. You put one in here, and it barely gets in. Like, I can see a little bit of light coming out, but it's not much. So I think that this lighting system is just completely awesome. And this way, like, look at this. I could just go down here, and all of a sudden this will have light down it too. So anyway, guys, this is the lighting work that I'm doing. Now I can finally go through and finish. I think I had... Was it here? Well, that one needs one. That... Well, geez, I just got that pumpkin in the complete wrong spot. Yeah. This is... I have to redo, like, chisel this whole thing still. But this gets me light, which will be awesome for seeing. Amazingly, light is great for seeing. I am running actually out of jack-o'-lantern pumpkins already because I'm going through so many of them. That's the one real problem that I got. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys like and appreciate what I am doing here. Well, I almost fell in there. If you did like this episode and want to see more like it, make sure you like down below and subscribe. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.